So, good morning again, and here we are, another Thursday. Chance to wake up and try and determine the type of day we're going to have. So we can start out remembering to take a breath, letting our shoulders droop, relaxing our necks, and listening to the cards like they're the sound of the ocean. Good morning, Carla. So, I hope everybody, and hello on Twitch. I hope everybody slept well, or if it's the middle of your day, I hope your day is going well. If it's evening, hi. So what does the universe have for us today? What kind of expectations can we expect? Is there any angers or resentments we need to look at? Because that is part of a morning reflection to take that daily inventory. Good morning. Glad to see you. I'm going to say that I have a horrible memory, astrology, tarot knowledge. You gave me your name before. I need to write it down. Can you give me your name again so I can say hi appropriately? I don't want to be rude. I know you gave it to me before, but I'm getting old. Look at all these grays. Yeah, no, I don't feel like I'm getting old. Of course, I'm not going to say how old I am, but I've earned all these. So, again, let's take that daily inventory of ourselves so that maybe when we are wrong, we can promptly admit it, acknowledge it, take appropriate actions. Or when we've been wronged, we don't need to act out. And once again, we can take the appropriate action. So let's see what we have here. Eleanor, I can't believe I forgot that. But again, I just don't have a memory for things like that. Too full of tarot stuff. Okay. So let's take a look at our stack here. Make our 3 threads going out to the universe. Each one a different thought, a different conversation, different idea, and a different direction. So today is Thursday. Let's start right underneath, since we're getting ready for the weekend. Let's start right underneath, see what's underneath it all that we might not be seeing. And so, taking that breath again, we have the star reversed. There's our expectations right there. So the star can be about hope and faith and things that we want and things maybe not going the way that we want. But, you know, hope is not an action verb. Hope is placing our beliefs that something's going to happen. But You know, as the saying goes, it's like, with hope and $2, you can't even get a cup of coffee at Starbucks. And are we really going to let that influence our decisions? You know, when we hope, and I mean, hope is very important. It really is. But sometimes it can lead to a depression if it's upside down, when we don't see things clearly, and it can make decision making hard. Then that means we're going to be struggling. So we have these swords here. So this is this mental thing going on here, where we have these expectations. You know, pandemic's over, and it's like I can now like logic my way through and have this and have these expectations, and you know, we get it into our head to do something, this or that, the other, and it just doesn't work out. And you know, our hopes and our dreams, and we get up in our heads and it doesn't work out, and then it's like sometimes it's tough to even get out of bed to make a decision. And we know we need to pause because we know that it could lead to making bad decisions, which is this one reversed, the Seven of Swords. So we know what's going on. So this is kind of like that thing where we have our hopes and our dreams and our expectations for something in particular. But we get in a little bit of that state where it's just kind of depression. But it is about acknowledging the depression and not acting out on it. So we know, you know, time takes time. Time heals all wounds. We get up in our head with this and we just struggle. So if we just realize that, you know, this is just a momentary blip, it's just a period of time in time. So what's the advice say? So the advice is saying that part of the issue is not using the tools we have at hand. So the magician has all the tools. The magician has a sword. He has the pentacle. He has the wand. He has, you know, the cups. He has all the tools at hand, and he can manifest. So up here we have just thought. It's air. And we can bring down hope, which is just thought and air. I mean, what is hope, right? But when we have our hopes and our dreams, we bring it down and we manifest it, and it can turn into, you know, what's as above, so below. But when we're not using our tools, we're not manifesting. We're not creating. So it's interesting that, and I'm making sure. Yeah, so, okay. Just making sure that this was a 50-50 deck, and it is. Okay, so this deck is not all one way. It does have reversals in it. So, but it's about letting what we want get in the way, and then depression. You know, it's that depression we get that keeps us from moving forward and not using the tools that we have. But again, these are the minor cards. So we have our two major cards. The minors are the day-to-day. The destiny cards are the majors. So this is saying that we need to take a look at our expectations. What is it that might be bringing us down? What is it that, you know, we all have those things that make it tough for us to make a decision. But again, the 7 reverse shows that we're aware of it. It's not just, you know, unaware and walking down a path. And the advice card is saying, turn this around, grab your tools. pick up the phone or write it down or do the meditating or, manage our expectations. It's just a moment in time that's clouded. And it's that self-awareness that's going to keep it from causing a crash. So, again, I get a lot from these quote-unquote daily inventories. The tarot, I get a lot because it really makes me think and it helps me to manage expectations and to realize. And if it's not today, it's like I'll think about it in a week. It's like, oh, I already had a conversation with the tarot about that. So it is all about the conversation with the tarot. So again, thank you very, very much. And I hope you have an amazing day. And I will be back here again tomorrow. And Eleanor, I'm going to lock your name in. Gosh. Carla, everybody else on Twitch there. Thanks a lot. And I will see you tomorrow, 7:15.